Hi folks, I'd like to share some tips on working with when we have these section headings here. Some of them have this little icon image underneath. You can change it by page. You can change it for the entire site or on a page by page basis. Let's just take a quick look. If I open up any one of my pages, I'll start with the About page. There's my little image right there. I'm just going to double click on it to open up the picture properties, and it tells me right here the image is located in the Site Themed Images Headings folder, and it's called the Icon Face JPEG. So Site, I'll just close that down. Site Themed Images Headings folder, and then there's the icon face right there. And these little X's you see right here, those are what the we call the exclude from publishing. So don't be confused what those are there. I'll just get rid of them while we're at it. Okay. Now to replace it site-wide, we need to find out how big the image is and then rename our replacement image and put it into the same folder to overwrite this one right here. If you've watched the resource video on working with images, you've been through this before. So basically we need a replacement image 55 by 55 pixels. Tells us the size right here. We need to name it exactly the same thing, icon-face.jpg, and put it in this folder. Boom, it's done. Now if you want to replace this on a page by page basis, here's what you do. I've got a little folder I've created here, and in that folder I have the different pictures, and I've created a little 55 by 55, so you can name it whatever you want. It might be smarter to name it something if you're going to use it for a specific page. Name it after the page first, right? And then what we do is we drag and drop it into the same folder where the original one was, just to make life easy. Right, then we can just go to the image. We can double click the existing image to open the picture properties, and we can either just manually scrub over and change the name, but it's safer to hit the browse button and go to the actual folder itself and select the image, so that way you don't break the link. And there is our About 55. We click OK and OK. Now one last thing I'm going to suggest you do or get in the habit of doing is when you replace an image in the page, double click on it one more time, go to your Appearance tab and unselect the Specify Size. The reason being is if we've sized our images correctly to start with, we don't need to put an inline style for the image, and it also makes it responsive when we let the page do the sizing of the image instead of the adding an inline style.